Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. Let's get these collected because I need some trapdoors and I will need some lights. So that gives me about 5 stacks. So that's not too bad. Let's just click on here and back on here. And hopefully everybody can hear me. I think so. So we want the copper. Not the copper, the honeycomb. Because I need you. You. Where are you? I had you then. That should do. Waxed copper bulbs. Gives us plenty. Probably more than we need, but that's okay. And got need some space. And copper waxed. Didn't want the waxed. The waxed can go in here. I want the non-waxed. Because we're making trapdoors, and trapdoors, you can't just make the waxed variant. 1, 2, 3. Right. We're going to put these in here as well. We've got them stripped for next time, just in case we need them. Hopefully we won't need more. Right. Rockets. We need some blocks. And we need some stairs, and we have a ton of these over here. Right, so we need you. Grab you. Grab you as well. And hopefully that should be enough. Don't think I've put a roof on those yet either. We'll have to check. Right, so 1, 2, 3, and on the 4. Actually, we need to start at the corner, don't we? We did 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 6. Just so we get the corner sorted, which means let's do 5s this end as well. On the 6. On the 6. 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, and that leaves us that. The bigger gap in there than I would like, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Not a lot I can do about it though. Still haven't put a door there either. Lots of little bits I'm coming across. But that's usually the way. Let's move you and grab you. We can get rid of you. But at least we don't have many of these bits left to do. Oh, that's the way I'm thinking of it. Okay. Can't say I'm over keen on such a big gap, but we're going to have to live with it. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6. On the 6. On the 6. 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. Okay, we've got a big gap here as well, so it kind of worked out. Oops, well, you're not going to do. Completely the wrong place. Right. So. I like this side of the castle because it feels more complete. Still got a lot to do though. We'll get there. One step at a time. Right, so this is a really big area up here, so we're going to have to put something up here. I think we did originally have a plan, but I've forgotten what it was. Okay, so let's put down the trapdoors. Hi Nerdy T-shirts, thank you for the Phantom. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good one. So let's pop you there. So we've got one on the corner. Not bad. That's awesome. Let's figure out. Okay. I'll get these bits in. How's your Minecraft going? Hopefully you're having fun. Right, so that gets us this section of the roof line done. But yeah, still got to figure out what we're going to do up here. I think we've got a doorway there. Yeah. Right, so let's measure this lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6. On the 6. You only have a vague idea? Great. You built a winery last night? Oh, that's cool. You only had a vague idea and it turned out so good. That's fantastic. I like it when that happens. You have a vague idea and then it turns out really well. Sometimes that's the best feeling. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 would be there. Ish. Nice. We're going to have to alter that. It's going to have 2 of them that are a bit bigger. A second, got a pop up right over my screen and I don't want it. We just need to get some of the roof lines sorted. I got the roof line up there sorted as well. I may have a lot more roof line to do than I thought. Yeah, I haven't done here, have I? How about this side? Or here either? Okay, so we have a lot more roof line than I thought. Good job, we got plenty of copper blocks. And some doorways to put in. And that roof that I mentioned earlier. Okay. So what style did you do the winery in? Kind of rustic Italian. That's awesome. Sounds like the best plan. So what's the plan for you? We've stripped birch. Yeah, birch is okay. Case of having the right block for the right thing. And a spruce roof. Oh, that sounds like a good combination. Must admit, I like the new stripped pale wood as well. So you don't need to be here either. More of those. Got plenty more of those. And I must admit, I like the stripped logs. Pretty much all variants. I tend to use a lot of stripped dark oak though inside the castle. Right, so that's that lot. At the moment we're kind of just doing repetitive things purely because I need to crack on and get things done. You wanted to do the roof with mangrove, but you just didn't want to gather that much. Yeah, mangrove is a pain to gather. I'm glad on this server there are a number of shops that sell the wood, so I don't have to do too much farming for them. Occasionally, I don't mind doing the spruce because it's so much easier to get a lot of spruce with the 2x2s. Right, so let's try 3s on this one. In fact, I missed it. Should be on the 4th and not the 3rd. 6, 3, 5, 6. 6, 6. 4, 5, 6. 8. Oh, 8. Okay. That's not going to work. So let's go to the 5s and see how much space we have in the 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6. 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm just one block off there. Okay, we'll make do with that. Yeah, math isn't mathing. The thing is, I want 5 blocks between them where I can get 5 blocks between them, but then you end up with the edge bits. And considering I built part of this side of the castle doesn't line up like it's supposed to, I miscalculated and I decided I wasn't tearing down half the castle to correct the mistake. because the towers are supposed to line up and they don't, not quite on this side. But then there's been a yeah, exactly, good call. Yeah, I've done a few mistakes here and there that I'm just having to live with. Because the castle's what, about 500 by 500, 500 by 600-ish for the island that it's kind of on. And that's just too much to tear down and start again, kind of thing. I got the dolphins didn't turn out, the colour turned out wrong, so we turned them into killer whales. And they look a lot better as killer whales than they did as dolphins. Bless them, in the water feature at the front of the castle. Right, so I'm interested in the orcas, yeah. How are we doing? We're going to need some more trapdoors. So let's go get some trapdoors. And while we're getting trapdoors, you can look at my terrible orcas. There we go. They're my killer whales. Orcas, whichever you want to call them. So, they could be worse. They're not terrible. So, we want... Okay for you. Doors, okay. Upper. I will save those just in case. Next. Okay. So we need to do this edge. Then we need to do that. We haven't done the fountain yet. We need to do a fountain in that little area. You can even put some blue glass panes out of the blowhole. That's true. I will have to try that and see how it looks. It's a really good thought. At the moment, I've just got pale wood buttons there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Six. 6. That'll do. And I need to finish off the courtyard area too. Can't remember what we were going to put in this. We may make it a little grassy area. And we'll have to figure out what else we could put there. It was a shame that the lichen only does a light level 7 instead of a light level 14, because then we could have dotted some lichen around. Instead, I will have to figure out what else to do. I want you. Because I don't want the torch spam. Okay. So 5 would be the corner. Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6. On the 6. Am I going to do about you? I think we're going to end up with a long run. Three, 5, and on the 6. 6. 6 would be there. I think we're going to end up nudging these ones over one. Okay, I'm going to change you. I'm going to move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So put you about there. And we'll see how that light grey carpet over torches maybe. Yeah, the problem is obviously the castle interior, but yeah, the thing is, if I can decorate the area like we did, like I say, these sconces work out for the lighting, and over here we put in some flower beds. Samaz made us a tree, and every so often we put in some little ones with candles on them. If we can do something similar, or some kind of, yeah, glowberries under bushes and stuff like that, just to make it kind of an area as if you'd come out and spend time on the roof. So if we decorate it, we can use all sorts of bits and bobs to get rid of the torch spam. But what I need to really focus on is working on more of the island. I need to get the underlying structure of the island in. I think we're about halfway around with the underlying structure. The other half still needs to be built. Hopefully this weekend I can get a good chunk of that done. What I'm going to do is that. It'll look a bit weird because there won't be the trapdoor there, because I can't do them in the corner if I've got the blocks there. Yeah. Let me, oh, wrong place. Okay, we'll just climb up instead. Okay, thank you for the follow, British Car Crash. It's much appreciated. Right, so that gets us that. Wonder if I should have done that one on that corner. No, I didn't do it on that one, so probably not. That's okay. Okay, and right, so looks like my follower thing hasn't updated. I will have to check that later. Apologies. So let's get rid of you. Just doesn't seem to be enough time in the day lately. Right. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be right in the corner. Probably don't need you there either, because there's a light close enough. I'm collecting all these torches back up. You won't do. The end of last stream, I didn't think there was much left of these things to do. I was wrong. Yep, Half Giant to Pendle stream on a Wednesday. I wasn't able to stream Monday or Friday, so I felt really bad about the lack of streams lately. I ended up doing double shifts at work, so I figured I'd try and squeeze in a Wednesday stream to make up for it. How are you doing, Half Giant? Right, so we're okay here. Right, so you. Three, 5, 6. Let's do some from this side. 3, 5, 6. 9, so we can go on 5. We'll make do with that. How's your Minecraft going, Half Giant, or have you been busy playing other games? And if so, what have you been playing? Okay, so I've missed a block. Let's go grab a slab before I forget it's there. You'll do. Atla worried about how much longer we have a season of Titancraft. Yeah, I'm hoping we have till the end of the year, because they've only just upgraded to 0.8 and the above's only just opened. So I'm hoping we have another couple of months, but there's no way to know for sure. And I have so much still to do. I could use a whole nother season. And hopefully you get your build finished. But life has got busy lately, so I haven't had much time. You have so much to do as well, yeah. That's the thing. Life has got busy, so I've had a lot less time to play Minecraft lately, or even watch streams. I'm hoping things settle down soon. And there still seems to be a number of people playing on the server as well. For you, it's health issues holding you back. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully things improve that way for you. 'Cause that's never much fun. Three, four, five, six. Oh, you shouldn't have been there. You should be one further out. Three, four, five, and on the six, so you would be here. You're going to be interesting. One, two, three, four, five, and on the six. Six. You should be here. If I'm lining them up with the ones opposite. And you're here. Then you should be here. I've messed up somewhere. And you match up as well. Okay, and where are you? You're in line with the middle. Well, that teaches me to not look where I'm walking. Need to go grab some more tiled blocks. Yeah. I'm still not sure what to put down there. Not you, you. At least we're getting quick at putting them in. That doesn't look like it needs to be there either, that torch. Torch seems to be Torch is there because I've got another hole. The only reason it can possibly be there. Wrong block. We may just have enough. Ooh, we won't. Gonna be short. Okay. Can I change you? I can. That's good. We have a whole shulker of these things. I didn't... I stopped putting the lightning rods on the top. And I'm wondering if I should go back to doing them at some point. They're just a real pain to place. I don't have any of them on here, but on this side of the build, some of them have them and some of them don't. I need to find out if I need to light that bit up. Have to think about it. You playing, yeah, it's the MS that causes you to lose dexterity in your hand after a few hours using the keyboard, so you're playing short spurts. That makes sense. There's no point overstraining things because then you can't do anything for ages. So it makes perfect sense to just do it in short spurts. Right, so can hide those there. That's not much fun at all. I know I have a trackable mouse for work because it doesn't work too well. Doesn't a normal mouse if I'm using it all day. The gaming mouse isn't too bad because it's an ergonomic one. Right, so you shouldn't necessarily be there because you should have lighting behind those, theoretically. Right, so I'm not sure I'm going to put these on. I'm still in two minds about putting these on the slope bit. I can never make up my mind. Okay, now we have a whole nother area to, and we're going to need a whole bunch more trapdoors. And I heard that phantom. slow down a little bit. Where's the bed? I must admit, it is nice to see so many people back on the server, because we're not doing too bad. Considering it's a Wednesday evening, European time, full work day US. No, it wasn't you this time. Right. So, copper blocks. Got another 3 stacks. Like I said, unfortunately, it's one of those tedious jobs that have to be done. Right, so 6, 6, 6, 6. There was tons of people online on Sunday. Oh, that's awesome. I was able to get on for about an hour on Sunday. But that was all. But it was good to be able to get to play for a bit. Four, 5, 6. Okay, that'll do. It's always good to see plenty of people on. It's always good to see what people have been up to. Well, I must admit, I haven't kept up with the shop in the last few weeks. I need to restock everything probably. So Marshmallow's going to volunteer to block with the botanical gardens. And so excited. Okay, that sounds cool. I hope she has a fantastic time. Your count was 40 players? That's a fair few players, Half Giant. So, yeah, because they did the update, things seem to have picked up again, which is good. One of the reasons I'm hoping the server doesn't reset before till Christmas time, just if you know what I mean. By the time this build is finished, the number of trapdoors I would have used has got to be fairly high. And copper bulbs too. Right, so and here's me thinking yesterday there's just a couple of little bits of roof left to do. Not quite so much. I was thinking it'd probably take us about another 15-20 minutes or so. Yeah, we're an hour in and we're still placing roof lighting. Right. We may break off and see about trying to figure out some of this island. Rather than bore you all too much with that, we'll bore you with something else instead. We have a whole section of island here and all the way around there to build. How many of you're okay? Clip the empties. I know what I've got to work with here. Okay, we've got a beacon as well. So let's go down and visit the sugarcane farm. What are we doing? And we'll visit the bamboo farm as well. The bamboo farm always gets stuck for some reason. I don't think the tick count is quite right for it. See what I mean? So it's going to be full here. Oh, we'll fix that in a second. One of those things that I have to keep fixing. I've got to have got the thing slightly wrong. Either that or I just have too much sugar, bamboo coming in. Mind you, I haven't checked below either. But then again, it's been stuck for a while, so At least we've got lava there so that it gets rid of the overflow. And what we do need to do too is replace... Ooh, that's a good thing to do while I'm remembering. We need to change one of the moss farms out to be the pale moss, the grey stuff, which I haven't done yet either, so we may do that as well. So we'll get that sorted. Let's see. Almost. Another 20 odd seconds. I'm not looking forward to the clocks changing in a few weeks. I was just looking out the window and seeing how dark it is. Let's grab some of you. Just pop these in so it'll make the blocks easier. How are we doing up here? We're doing fine there. Which means we're probably doing fine inside as well. But I don't think I've checked for a while. Yeah, well, we're not getting much. And why aren't we getting any at all? Okay. We've got plenty of it, so it doesn't really... Yeah, I have pale moss to switch out. I'll go grab it and stick these shulkers in my shulker chest. Someone was very kind and gave me some. Well, I got through, but just didn't get through. Hi, Wildy. How are you doing? We go. Take some of you. You doing okay? That's awesome. Let's switch out one of these moss farms. Okay. Now we just have to get out of here. Probably best to test that it works. Oh yeah, we can't see from here. We'll have to fly back up. Are you working? Or you're not working? Don't think it's working too well. Okay, I'll have to figure out what's going on afterwards. Because it's not working as it should. It worked fine as a moss farm. I'll have to take a look and see what's what with it. Yeah, possibly. Like I say, I have one side is regular moss and I've just switched that one out, and because I think these blocks may come in handy for in some of the build because it's an extra grey block, but we'll see. Right, so we need some more rockets. Right, so done. Need plenty of stone and we need torches. Right. Okay, so where am I trying to get to from here? Probably up there. Grab torches because torches will stop creepers from blowing me up. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to try and make my way over to that. We need to put some lines in first. Right, so we could do that. And maybe I take off here and try and head towards that peak. doing? Need to go up more. Otherwise, we're not going to make the point I'm aiming for. Don't know what happened with the bats spawning, but we get lots and lots more bats. It's kind of like I need to light up the underside as well around here, which is a bit of a pain. You random, you thought? Carpet was stackable like snow, 2 layers. Yeah. It'd be nice if it was. It'd be nice if we had layered dirt too. But we don't. So we make do with what we've got. So I'm gonna bring this over to, yeah, I'm gonna take it out a little bit. Right, so you need to come up to, I'm gonna slow that bit. Okay, that gets us there. About from here. Kind of. Need to alter it just a little bit. It's too splush on otherwise. I'm going to see if I can intersect with that. Bring it forward a little bit. Yeah. Filling it in isn't so bad afterwards as long as I've got the lines. Right, so thinking I'm going to take this over to that point. What are we doing? We don't exactly have a lot of space there. So let's move it out a little bit. I'm not liking the way it's joining up. But we'll see. I won't know for sure until I actually fill it in. Right. We're going to take you to there. Bye bye. I guess I'm not full with the light levels. I've got some blocks that are spawnable. I'll need to keep an eye out. And as I said yesterday, I need to sort out the light level overlay update because the one I've got is crashing my game. Hang on. Did that, but I didn't put any torches down. Okay. Think. Need to bring this item round. And intersect with that point. Doing can't get too close. I need to give myself enough space. Okay. And then from that line to that line. Fortunately, it's not very steep, it just needs a connector. Get rid of you and bring you out. Smooth that one. Yeah, and then we need to come up from here. And intersect into there. Payment. Okay. Be handy if I remember to put torches down. Okay. Fill some of this in. And we need to pull this around. An extra block. Okay. Down a bit. Don't particularly like that shape, so let's gonna bring you down a bit as well and hook you in. We're out of blocks then for a second. You use mini hood for that, and you use use it for diagonal straight lines. Okay, I'll have to have a look at mini hood then, half giants, because like I say, I've always used light level overlay with the numbers, but it's crashing my game now, which is a shame. I don't want you there. I actually want you here. See if I can reach you. And you can come down here. But yeah, I'll get there. I'll have to get something that works because I need to know what the light level of these blocks are. And I've no intention of walking around with F3 up. That'd just be way too much hassle. Well, that's not what I want. You. Okay, so that gets us that section in. I think I need to pull you round. A little bit. Thank you for the creeper, half giant. At the moment, I am very wary because of this place and all the lack of torches. So, yep, it's very likely I'll have a creeper somewhere. Yeah, I don't blame you one little bit. It's a perfect timing when I know I haven't got things lit up. Right, so this is going to come down from here, kind of hooking, as long as I can reach the block. Okay, so I need you to come down as well. And then we'll need to pull some down from up there. Too square. Oh, here. The thing is, this is just the underlying layer. I've still got to put the right blocks on the top of it. So I don't need to be too fussy. Right. I do need though is to build this up to this point, otherwise it's going to look weird. All this over here. Oh, I don't want you there. You block out my shape. Okay. Pull you into here. Nope, don't want to be down in that hole. Here. Even the bat's making me jump, bless it. Stick a torch there for the moment. I do. And you to fill in here. Thank you for the phantom half giant. Move you around here. What can I say? So I need to bring you down and in. Pull you round. Make this a bit wider. Right, so pull you. Nope, I can't step down there. It's not going to work. I'll end up falling. Don't want you there, I want you here. Else. At least we're getting some of the island in. Not what I wanted. That. Yeah. Right. So this needs to be pretty steep. Bring you into this crease. All that. And how about you? Because you're the main culprit. Put you there, there. This is going to be interesting. Means you two shouldn't be there. Some of it's a bit straight. Take that block off. Just give myself a bit of shape. And you in there. Okay, Okay, so that gets that section. Whoops, that's not where I want to be. View. Whoops. So many holes in this thing. Right. So I need to bring you down to intersect. Yeah. I was out of blocks for a second again. Now let's go here. Now we'll need to pull you round. You should meet up with that somewhere. Can I get you? Yes, I can. Okay, so let's shape this a little bit more. Gonna knock out a couple of blocks here. And then we can pull this down. Decapitation. Yeah, that does sound a little weird. Hi, Miss Mist. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Right, so let's pull in. You need to be taken out. You're not right. You doing okay? Oh, I'm doing good. Getting to play a little bit of Minecraft. What can I say? It's a good day when you get to play a little bit of Minecraft. Right, so go across as well. Oh, I don't want you there. I want to keep a bit of a shape. says that. Now we need to figure out this stretch. Oh yeah, Minecraft is always good. How's your Monopoly board going? Gonna put a little bit of shape in here. Getting too flat. That won't do. Needs to be further down. Then we'll hook it in. Monopoly is slow. Still figuring out some ideas for the electric company and the income tax. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes that's what you need to do. Take it slow and enjoy it. Get it how you want it to be. Just trying to get some of this island in. We did some of the roof line and I found out I had a whole lot more roof line left to do than I thought I did. What can you say? Where was I? I think I was up here. So I need to reach up. Bring you down. Unfortunately, it's a lot of tedious work today and yesterday. We'll move you out a little bit. But it needs to be done. Pull you around the corner. Doing here. Roll this in a little bit. Then we'll drop you down. And I haven't put anywhere near enough torches down. Okay. Where do I? I'll leave that bit because that's going to take some finagling. See what we can do with this bit. I think I'm going to need to put another line in. Yeah, I'm going to need to put another line in. Connect on. Yeah, you'll get there. Add more lines and it soon works itself out. So you need to be a higher line. Fit in here. I'm gonna put you there. But not there. So bring you forward. You want think that maybe that. Yeah, that's better. Right. So to fit in we need to pull you around here. You there. Fill in. Okay, so that gets me that one. Now, guess we're going to have a tiny little bit of a plateau-ish kind of area here. Get you back. Can get rid of you. So let's fill in this bit. I'm keen on that. Not, and it needs shaping better. There we go. So you need to match up to there. Okay. And I can pull you down. Okay. Yep. But you need changing. Oh, so I was trying to. Oh, there's a lot of players not sleeping, bless it. So otherwise I would have AFK'd a little bit for her. Bless. Pick one of those there. You're going to be interesting, so I think we're going to need to pull this as a flat area as well. It's very blocky at the moment, but when we put the top levels on, hopefully it'll solve the problem. We just need to pull this out a little because there isn't a lot to step up with here. I'm gonna pull that back a little. I'm gonna take you. Hi Sam, thank you for the creeper. How are you doing today? In fact, I don't want you there. Let's make you a double. Okay. Put you there. I think you need a little bit more. Bit mental, sad. Trying to find some joy somewhere. Well, I hope you find lots of joy. I really do. We're kind of getting there with some more of the island. So there's still a lot more of it to put in. I do like what we did with the orcas, killer whales yesterday. We changed them from dolphins. I do. They're not too bad. They're not brilliant, but they're not too bad either. The noises still make me chuckle that we can do those. Need to figure out where we're going to put this portal for this side of the build. I want it on ground level, but I'm not sure where. But we've almost hit the 2-hour mark, so let's see who we can find to raid. And I'm really hungry again today. Only I partially made chili chicken, so there isn't much left to do for that, so I can make that tonight. Sorry, you weren't here for that. There wasn't that much of the stream left. Let's see who is. Well, we got Mr. Joker's playing Grounded 2. I don't know whether any of you like that one or not. So I'm going to send you Mr. Joker's way, I think. We haven't raided Mr. Joker in ages. I will see those of you who can make it on Friday. Raid Mr. Joker TV. It'll be a case of raid and run rather than going with you guys, so I do apologise. You have a great rest of your day. Yeah, Mr. Joker, so hopefully he'll have lots of jokes for you, okay? Take care and have fun. Bye now.